What makes your candidate the best candidate to make New York City safer?
There is one candidate in this race, Mr. Sliwa, who has literally his entire adult life has been dedicated to being a good Samaritan in a patrol group, basically, with the Guardian Angels. And it's why we kind of all know him. It's why he's a local celebrity. And I've heard from New Yorkers who have been here their whole life. And they said, when I was around in the early 80s, when I would see somebody with that hat, I'd feel a little bit better.
One of the reasons why I am voting for Cuomo, because he plans to hire thousands of new cops. Women are literally being burned alive in the subways and no one is talking about it.
We could deploy as much police officers as we want. However, if they're not sure what they're going to execute, it's not going to be beneficial to any of us, not to the people who are committing the crimes and not to their victims.
I also believe that positioning police in the subway isn't necessarily facilitating the best result we want.
They have to be trained to know how to deal with a specific situation.
Police officers are not doing their job. They're not constantly patrolling. They're not doing anything. I was in the Marine Corps before. I know what patrolling looks like, and police officers don't really do anything but stand on the phones and just stay there. And then when they do something, they criminalize poverty.
So you're in favor of Mamdani's plan to have social workers respond to domestic violence calls?
I actually think it's absurd and offensive that Mamdani wants to send social workers to domestic violence scenes. They're extremely violent. I don't think a woman who is being attacked by a man wants a social worker there. I think they want police present and in the subways too.
I would not have wanted only a social worker to show up to a situation where my roommate threatened to smash my head into the sidewalk because I asked him to pay his bills. I wanted the police to come. The police did come. We need more police officers. We probably need to pay them more, and we need to give them more training.
Although I am voting for Zohran Mamdani, I definitely, as a Marine, I don't believe there should be something like another Daniel Penny situation where somebody does stand up and then they get criminalized for it because they're kind of not making it easier for anybody to stand up for anybody.
Let me just check in with Billy. And you're undecided, I know. Has anything you've heard so far sort of made you think twice or sort of lean toward one candidate or another?
I think from my experience that from also being in the military, I've heard the rah-rah speech from like both sides of the party. So for me, it's not very like, wow, this is life-changing. For me, it's like I've seen it, but like anyone who's been in the military, we've heard these speeches before, but will they actually do it? Or is it a matter as soon as they get office, they're like, all right, like the people who voted me, thank you. See you guys in 4 years when I gotta like redo this again.